everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today's video, I am finally getting around to filming my Sephora recommendations video. I did take a poll on Instagram and many of you said you would definitely want to see that, as well as my wish list, which will be coming right after this. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So one thing I do want to note before I get into it is that I know I have said in the past that I'm trying not to buy things from Sephora. It's just a big company that doesn't need my money right now. I don't like what they do for charity, and I don't like their point system, and there's just a lot of other small businesses that I would rather support right now. But for a sale like this, I would definitely go for it and buy some things. So I am a VIB, so I get 15% off. I get the second wind of the sale, so I don't get to shop until November 3rd, which is kind of sad, but it's like a few days from now, so whatever. But I have these things in my head that I really want, but this video is all about what I recommend to you. So I picked a few things that I think are really good products that I've had in my collection for a long time and what I've been loving. So, and there's some different products. And what I like about these videos is that you kind of go through your own collection and you're like, okay, what have I bought from Sephora and what have I really loved? So that's kind of was my thought process. So without further ado, let's get into the recommendations. I will start with the way that I do my makeup, which is eyes first, and I don't have an eye primer because I just get the NYX one. But I have 3 eyeshadow palettes from Sephora that I want to talk to you about, so I will talk about them. This one I actually picked up last year with the 20% off. So last year I was VIB Rouge, this year I'm not because I'm not shopping that much at Sephora. Mostly at Ulta, but anyway, I did purchase this with 20% off, and I think it's a really, really good deal. This is the ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Volume 3 palette. So any of these palettes would be really good to get during this time because they are $60, and I definitely did not want to pay $60 for this. However, you do get a really nice size mirror. This is a really, really nice palette. When I look at this, I get super excited inside and my eyes just go to all the different colors. I've done so many looks with this. I did my White Claw Mango tutorial with this, which I will list below. It's just a really, really great palette. You've got red in here, you've got orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. You literally have every color of the rainbow plus your neutral colors. Where are they? There and there. It's just got everything. You don't get too many shimmers, and honestly the shimmers are okay. You definitely need to wet them, but I was so excited to pick this up for the Sephora sale last year, and I know Aging Beauty Cleans with D definitely was the enabler to this palette. I definitely would recommend purchasing one of these because I've really been enjoying it. I've really only used this during the summertime though, not so much now, but never getting rid of this. This is top 3 palettes right here. I don't know. It's really hard to pick top 3 favorites. But speaking of palettes, I also have the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. Each of these 3 shimmers are great. The 2 mattes in here work really well with all the colors. It's really, really nice. I did bust mine a little bit. The packaging is kind of... Can you even see that? Oh yeah, you can. It's kind of busted, but you know what? The shadows didn't break, so that's all that matters to me. And I'm pretty sure I can take these out if I wanted to put them into a Z palette, which I may end up doing. However, I just think this is really cute, and it's only $25, I believe. I got mine off of Mercari, so it was a used product, but I would definitely keep your eye out for some Natasha palettes during the sale. I think that would be a really good way to test out products and save a little bit of money too. Okay, I was so happy because I actually didn't know that this palette was sold at Sephora. I think it started at Ulta, and that's where I purchased it. But you guys, we are still in fall, even though everybody is kind of experiencing winter, in Toronto and Wisconsin and all those colder, and Toronto is Canada, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I still think we are in fall mode. I've barely gotten to wear my fall stuff. So I definitely, this palette is just gorgeous. Like, I've done many looks with this. I have a get ready with me with this. It is gorgeous. Like, this right here is just beautiful. And then you've got your lighter tones here. This really, like, is no joke of a palette. It's very bold. It's very pigmented. You really just have to tap your brush in. It's not really a work palette, I want to say, because it's so bold. But, like, if you are looking for something fun and colorful and is a really good formula, I think this would be a really nice purchase for yourself or somebody who also likes fall. Let's talk about some complexion products. The first complexion product I want to talk about is the Rare Beauty. There we go. Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. Is that the exact? Yes, Illuminating Primer. You guys, this is like usually full down to here. I have used this so much. I'm wearing it under my foundation today, and I'll get to the foundation in just a minute. But I just love this primer so much. This is my favorite thing. I've only tried two things. I've tried the illuminating highlighter and the liquid. It's very, very subtle, so if you're looking for that, that would be great. But this is so great. It's so lightweight. It's so glowy. It makes me feel so moisturized. It is a really good product, and the price point is there. This is the primer that I will probably end up repurchasing. Maybe I should get another one during the sale because this is really good. I think this is actually the mini size, which is crazy because I really need the full size of this. Like, this is great. Rare Beauty is killing it. Way to go, Selena Gomez. I think any of her products would be really good to try. I'm very intrigued by the eyeshadow palettes, but I know I've only tried this, so I really just wanted to mention this because it's a really, really good product. I also want to talk about a concealer. I've been really loving this concealer again. This color is like really dark for me. Somehow when you blend it in, it kind of works, but I definitely want a lighter one for like under the eyes. And I think Dior products are something to like buy during the Sephora sale because A, they're really expensive, and B, it's always like an experience putting on Dior products. So I would definitely purchase a different shade in this, and I kind of want to try the Dior foundation as well, the Forever foundation, because I like the concealer so much. So I may just go ahead and bite the bullet and just buy everything that I really have my eye on, like this and the foundation, because I don't have too many foundations right now, and I'm almost done with one of them. So like I feel like it's okay to have an expensive bougie Dior foundation and concealer, although I think this is pretty like affordable for a Dior product. And also one thing I want to mention is that this is a very hydrating concealer. It's a very satin like finish, and I just love the way it feels under my, well, actually I don't wear it under my eyes because it's a very dark concealer, but I love the way it looks like under my foundation when I wear liquid foundation. So just wanted to give this a shout out because Dior products definitely are luxury, and it makes me feel so bougie when I put them on my skin. Another complexion product that I want to mention is something that's very new to me, like within the last month, but I'm wearing it today. So again, I'm wearing this primer, I'm wearing this foundation. The eyes, I'm not doing anything with my eyes because I just had an eye procedure and I don't want to mess with my eyes right now. But yeah, I'm wearing this foundation in the shade Fair Ivory 1N. And I went into my Bare Minerals store because at my mall I have one. It's like 4 stores away from me, which is not great because I'm gonna be tempted to go in there all the time. But anyway, Bare Minerals Blemish Rescue Skin Clearing Loose Powder Foundation. I'm not exactly sold on the blemish part, like the blemish clearing part, but it does have a nice coverage, and it's a powder to cream foundation. It's the most mind-blowing thing in the world. I really, really do like it. I'm usually never ivory, but the sales associate swatched it on her hand and was like, no, like I think this is really gonna work for you, because my face is kind of lighter than my body because I'm Italian, so like I have like darker like arms and legs. Anyway, long story short, this is a great color for me and I do really like the formula. I just don't find myself reaching for a powder foundation every day. However, Emily's makeup bag, which I will have her channel listed below, she mentioned that she really likes wearing powder foundation under a mask, and I can totally understand that because it's not going to transfer as much as a liquid. So that's just something to keep in mind. Then again, this is a powder to a cream, so it kind of has a different ball game with masks. But I was really excited to try this out, and the very little things that I've tried from Bare Minerals, I have really been enjoying. So if you've been curious at all, like, I don't even know where this came about. I knew I had some acne that I wanted to cover up, so maybe that's why I needed like a foundation that had good coverage and was geared towards acne. But yeah, I've just really been intrigued by Bare Minerals, and actually the lipstick that I'm wearing is Bare Minerals. I snagged a holiday set. But yeah, I definitely would recommend trying that out. It's a really good product. I would say look for your shade and then go a shade lighter, because this was dark in my mind, and then like I'm never ivory, so that's why I was kind of saying like go for your shade and then lighter. Now moving on to blush and bronzer, I want to mention the NARS Laguna bronzer. Okay, I'm wearing this today. I just think it's so effortless, and I can put as much on and just blend the crap out of it, and it looks really good. Like, look at how much I've been using. Like, the label is kind of, or the etching is kind of coming off because I've been using it so much. I love that it comes with a mirror, so it's really nice and handy, and the compact is just so chic and perfect, and this is a cult favorite, and the hype is real and the hype is accurate on this product, which I think is really important that the hype is actually accurate, because a lot of people can say they like it, but is it really true? You know what I mean? So definitely would like look into purchasing this, and I know they have a satin one. I have the matte version, and they also have the mini to try out. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping if you've been curious about what the NARS Laguna bronzer is all about. The blush that I recommend is the Buxom Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush. These are underrated to the T. Like, this is such a creamy, nice formula that blends out and is super pigmented. I kind of wish I wore this today, actually, because that would have gone really well with my lipstick. But it is so pretty. Instead of wearing the Cover FX one, because I swore that was sold at Sephora, so that was my bad that I put that on not thinking. But this is so pretty. This is like very identical to my lipstick. That's so funny. It's so pretty, so soft yet pigmented, and I just love it. It just looks so nice on the skin, so easy to blend out. I would definitely consider purchasing more of these and other Buxom products too, because Buxom has really like, why am I holding this so weird? Buxom has really like blown me out of the water with this product. I haven't really tried too much from them, just like lip glosses and stuff like that, but this blush is really actually very nice, and I like the color a lot. So I would recommend purchasing these, trying these out, because they are not really on the expensive side, I don't think. So that would be nice to try out. So I have 2 lip products and then a brush to recommend, and then that'll wrap up this video. Another Dior product, because I just really want to like tell you guys that Dior actually is really a experience when you put it on. Like, Emily Noel talks a lot about like the experience of putting makeup on and like how it makes you feel and all that. Dior products make me feel so freaking bougie. Like, look at the packaging on this. It's like pink writing, and like this is so nice. This is actually giving me Rare Beauty vibes right now. That is so weird, but this color is actually what I'm wearing over top my lipstick right now, and this was the original one that I got in 354. I actually have a review on these Dior lipsticks. I have this color. I have 2 of the Dior lip glosses, and I do have swatches in that review video, so if you wanted to go check that out, I'll have that listed below. These are like $32, I want to say, for a gloss that is real hefty on the price tag. But getting them on sale is the way to go because I feel like you're saving money, and I feel like it's a steal. Especially for Dior products. These are beautiful lip glosses. They're a balmy texture and hydrating. Like, you can't get much better than that. They've got a really nice shine to them, and I just love them, love them. So definitely check out my review if you want to learn more about these, but I would highly recommend picking you up some Dior lip glosses because they are nice. And they're specifically called the Dior Addict Stellar Lip Glosses. Definitely check these out if you want a really nice lip gloss. Another lip product I have came in a set, and I have the other one by my nightstand, but this is the Laneige Berry Lip Glowy Balm. Gorgeous product, gorgeous. I love a good lip balm. Like, this is so nice. I like the scent of this too. It's not too overpowering. I have the lip sleeping mask as well. It came in a set, and they're both just really nice products. They make you feel so moisturized. Like, your lips feel so good after putting them on, and it will last kind of a little bit on the lips, which is really nice. And I just think a set like this is the way to go to try out these products, because you don't want to buy those big tubs of lip balm. Like, are you really going to go through all of that? And also, it's expensive. I can't remember exactly how much the big ones are, but going with a set like this is really smart consumerism, so check this out for sure. Now, the brush I have, you might be kind of surprised, but this has been in my life, in my collection, for God knows how long. I can't even remember. This is an incredible highlighter brush. They do sell this at Sephora. I did make sure to check because I did want to include a brush just in case you needed a good highlighter brush. And I like this because it's not something like so fluffy like this. This is a precision highlighter brush, and again, it's nice and thin, and you can just really get exactly where you need to, and you can even like blend it out just a little bit, and then you could take a fluffy brush and like really blend it out. But at least to deposit the product, it's really nice to be like so precise. So I really like this brush. It has held up so nicely. I've had this, I'm not even kidding, probably for about 5 years. Like, I should probably go back and see exactly when I purchased this, because that would just be interesting for me to see. But I probably had this for at least 5 years, and I've had like fan brushes, and I've had this MAC brush actually, and this is too big, clearly. This is just right. Just right. Like, the difference between this and a fan brush, it's just so nice. It's like a mini fan brush. Even like a stippling brush is like too big. Like, it just is so perfect for my cheekbones because I'm so small that it's just really nice to like get right in there. Why was I holding that so weird? But like, it's so nice. How many times can I say that? And Makeup Forever just does something so special with their brush hairs. I don't know what it is. The other thing that I really like actually is that this is a black bristled brush head. Oh my god, that was so tongue twisty. And I just don't understand how like brands keep putting out white brushes. Do they not know that like eye makeup is colorful sometimes, and even the neutral, like, it's gonna get so dirty? Like, why are you doing white and then having color on it? I'm just like so confused. So like, when I find good brushes like this, I definitely want to mention them, and especially when they're black, because that is something that's really important to me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Sephora recommendations video. These are the products that have really stood out to me in my collection, and I do dabble in the Sephora world here and there. I really try not to, and probably next year I will not shop at Sephora, hopefully. If I can just keep that mentality going. I'm really looking forward to the sale coming up, and I will definitely post a wish list video as well. I will hopefully do that right after this. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone!